Welcome back, one and all, to Thy Night Plays Octopath Traveler. On the last episode, we spent an exorbitant amount of time beating up people and then staring off across bridges into the foggy, misty morning. And on this episode, we're going to help with a plague, because apparently this town is rife with plague. Can I get in here now? Nice. I don't know why that woman left, but I stole her rope. I don't know why I stole that woman's rope. It was just instinct, to be completely honest. Is that Shrek?
You're too kind.
You saved my life, traveler. How can I ever repay you?
Just doing my job.
Like I said, just doing my job. And with that, I'll be on my way. Wow, that guy went back in his house.
Hey,
Normally they
doing
just
all right?
stick around. Not so fast, old man. You again. Oh, stars above. Why do I have to deal with children? There's a reason why I didn't go into pediatrics.
What's the matter?
What's this I hear about you dropping your tools and hacking all over your patients? Not one for tact, are you?
What's the matter?
I don't suppose you got a bad case of the runs. There was some of those jalapenos I think might have gone off.
Afraid the answer is no.
Even if I did, it'd be none of your concern.
Come on now.
Right, yes, of course, sure. Fine. Why don't I just take a quick look anyway?
That'll do.
Why don't you just mind your own business? Come on, old man. Believe it or not, I'm worried about you. How touching. But look, I know my body as well as... Good grief, man. You're getting a checkup whether you like it or not. I'm tying you to the bridge if I have to. Obrick, break out that scrap of rope that we just stole. Keep your bloody hands off me. I told you, I'm perfectly aware of what's happening.
Huh?
So you knew you were about to hawk up all that blood, eh? You're sicker than a dog, and I'd be one sorry apothecary to let you walk away like this. Now be a good patient here, or we're tying you to the bridge. You don't want to have to be confined to contemplation, do you? A lot of time to think about your illnesses when you're contemplating. Go ahead and treat me then, if you can.
Son of a...
You still don't trust me, you son of a gun. Hell's incarnation.
Holy...
You're falling apart, inside and out. Your forehead's nigh on fire, and what in blazes is this horrible purple rash? It's a miracle you're even standing. How could you let yourself get in this state? Don't you get it? If you don't treat this, you're gonna die.
Aye.
Tell me something I don't know.
What the...
If you knew, then why? It's none of your concern. Even if I told you, what would you be able to do about it? Nothing. That's what.
I'll be on my way.
Forget about me, Alphen, for both our sakes. Someone around here must know something about Shrek. Oh, travel banter. We have to get gossip, banter. I choose banter. I wonder why. That man's face was the face of one who had given up all hope. Had he lost his reason to live? Was he so tortured by the sins of his past? Either way, it's a darn fool that lives life as if he wants it to end. Just so. But it would behoove us to learn what makes him act in such a manner. If there is anything I might do not hesitate to ask. I won't. You're a good man to talk to when things are bothering me and my blood is up. Giggity. Whenever you need my ear, you need only say the word. Thanks, Oberic. It's good having you around. I can't very well leave things alone. After all, that man. Oberic, do you know something? Or do you have a guess? Probably has a guess. What about in the house? It's probably... Oh, some of his patients, perhaps. We could talk to them. We haven't spoken to any of the patients yet. Age 65. My body aches all over. Even a little bit of moving's too much to bear. Just shifting in bed is agony. Oh, these guys...
It's me.
Much longer until I'm better. These people are not having a good day. Ugh. Age 50. So cold. Like I'm naked in the middle of a blizzard. No matter how much I bundle up, the chill won't go away. Nice chatting with you. Alphen, bedside manner. We must work on it.
Thank you.
Many thanks to you and your medicine. No problem. It's what I'm here for. Age 66. This pain in my head, this constant ringing in my ears. Gods, it never ends. It's enough to drive me mad. Chinese water torture, but with tinnitus. That is not a fun time.
Oh.
I'm tired of laying around all day. I want to be better already. This is what you get for not eating enough vegetables. Age 68. Ah, that number. So hot. So hot. My fever won't break. My throat is terribly sore. Just drinking water is agony, like trying to swallow warm coals. Man, these people, what kind of plague is this? We should probably, I don't know, take precautions. We need like a lemon or something. That's good for preventing scurvy.
Many thanks.
I feel so much better now, thank you. Well, I wasn't actually the one to treat you. Oh god, he's delusional. Hallucinogenal. Can't stop. Coughing. Taste blood. Hard to breathe. Hurts too much to sleep. Well, take some of this, sleep aid. Psh, bashes him over the head with a pot. It's like, Alphen, that's not the right way to do things. I can't thank you enough for coming all this way. Well, someone tell me something interesting. Don't even mention food to me. I've no appetite. A 21-year-old without an appetite? There's no more terrifying sign of true sickness. Ogun's mutterings. And by Ogun, we mean Shrek, of course. Shrek was muttering the name Melissa. Maybe mentioning that will get the old man talking. Oh, that was Alphen. Well, you know, maybe Alphen's trying to not breathe in the sick air too much. I've invaded your personal space. Melissa. Damn it. How do you know her name? Ugh. I told you the story of how I came to choose my patients, yeah. You told me you lost your dear wife. That she was murdered in cold blood by a man whose life you saved.
Aye.
Aye. But the story doesn't end there.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I set off on a journey. I had no hopes, no aspirations. I just wanted to help someone, anyone, in any way I could. Anything to do Melissa proud.
But
it wasn't to be. One day, in a far-flung village, I found him. The man who murdered my beloved. He had a family of his own. A wife, a boy of some 5 summers. When I saw them together, smiling, laughing, something broke inside of me. And so I waited till nightfall, then snuck up on the man when he was alone. And left him in the same shape he left my dear Melissa. You can't be. It was a strange feeling. Though saving his life took days, ending it took but an instant. Human's life's a fleeting and fragile thing, eh? I fled from the village as fast and as far as I could. From there, I continued my journey as if nothing had happened. Funny, isn't it? None of these people know the man who saved their lives stole another. I can't bear to think of the pain and suffering I inflicted on that man's family, so I don't. But every day I ask myself, what right do I have to play God with these blood-stained hands? Time and time again I thought of ending my own life, but I'm too much of a coward to do the deed. How many years has it been now? In my travels, my body has come to be ravaged by every plague and pestilence our realm has known. But never once have I thought of treating myself. I'm a murderer, a sinner. And mine is not a life worth saving. You see now, Alphen? This is the answer I've found. I'm feeling a bit tired. Pray, leave me to rest for a while.
That stubborn bastard. Ain't there nothing in here that'll help at a time like this? Ugh, what a mess. Been too busy to clean it out all this time. Hogan is determined to die. That's the answer he's come to, after a long and harrowing journey. What right do I have to think I know better? Besides, what could I do for him anyhow? I barely managed to get by as it is. How do I even go about fixing a busted soul? I'm just one man. One small, insignificant man. Damn it all. A letter?
To my dear friend Alphen. When you find this letter, no doubt you'll be off in some far-flung village somewhere. I was more than happy to urge you on in your journey, but truth be told, I was just a bit worried about you. Worried that along the way, you'd find someone and take on all their pain and suffering as your own. You've always had a sensitive streak after all. But should you ever find yourself losing the courage of your convictions, remember what we learned together.
Zeph.
Zeph, you're back!
That I am, Nina.
Is something the matter?
Nothing you need worry yourself about. Alf. I've always admired your selflessness. In helping others, you think nothing of yourself. In that sense, you're the best apothecary and the best friend anyone could ask for. You have nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. So go out there, Alf, and do what you feel is right. With your heart at ease and your head held high. P.S. This is far too embarrassing to say in person, so I'll just hide this letter underneath all your stuff.
That idiot. Just reading that, my face is as red as a beet. Thanks, buddy. I really got myself worked up over nothing, didn't I? I know what I need to do, and gods be damned if anyone will keep me from doing it. Ain't that right, Seth? I'll show everyone what I believe in. Including you, wherever you are. And you too, Ogun. Just you wait.
His resolve is firm, and the banter shall play. We need banter after revelations like that.
I'll be damned.
You're looking more chipper than usual. Huh? You were moping around like a stick in the mud for a while there. Is that right? Guess we can put that down to the encouragement of an old pal. Old pal? Yeah, found a letter tucked away in my satchel. You'd think after all these years he could just say it to my face. Well, it sounds like you got yourself a good friend. Heh, you got that right. Would you trust this friend of yours forever? No matter what? Oh, darn right I would. Even if he betrayed you? Yep, because if he did betray me, it'd be because he didn't have any other choice. Like his little sister begged him to steal my sleepweed, with tears in her eyes or something like that. Folk make mistakes sometimes. No point in throwing away a whole friendship over that. You're a bigger man than I gave you credit for. Alphen and Therian, bros to the end, even if Therian is a bit tsundere for Alphen's taste. But Alphen is oblivious, not as oblivious as Cyrus, but he's relatively oblivious. Shrek, I've got my resolve. You better not be dead.
Sorry, old man. I'm here, whether you like it or not.
Alphen, how many times must I say it? Just leave me here and go on your way.
Oh, enough.
Huh?
Quit your belly aching and lie down before I have to knock you over.
What? What in the God's name are you?
So you're a stinking murderer. A sinner, huh? Great. Like I give a damn. It ain't my job to choose who lives and who dies. I ain't no god. If it's in my power to help a body, I'll be damned if that ain't what I'm gonna do. That's why I became an apothecary. That's what I believe in. There. That should keep you breathing for now.
And just what do you plan to do next?
Ain't it obvious? I'm gonna fix you. And not just your body. All of you. I'm gonna whip up an elixir that'll have you feeling like a new man. Just you wait, Ogun.
Fix me? Don't make me laugh.
Well, I dashed out of there like a man on a mission. But heck if I got the faintest idea of what to do now. I ain't never seen the likes of those symptoms.
Should you ever find yourself losing the courage of your convictions, remember what we learned together.
Come to think of it, one time when Zeph and I were studying together... Flashback, flashback, flashback.
Alphen,
Say, Alf. Remember when we were small and you got real sick? Flashback, flashback, flashback. We feared you were gonna die. Slowly but steadily, your body cramped up until you couldn't even hold a spoon. And those terrible purple blotches. I could hardly bear to look at you. I've been trying to replicate the elixir that cured you, but to no avail. That traveler who saved you was really something else. Too bad we weren't of a mind to ask for the recipe back then, huh? We have to find that traveler. Fun time, Zeph. So much for remembering. Wait a minute. Couldn't hold a spoon. Hasn't Shrek been dropping his tools? And purple blotches.
I can't believe it.
No, it couldn't be. It's too much of a coincidence. Or is it? If Shrek has the same disease that I had, that means there's a cure. The same cure that saved my life. Now think, Alphen, think. How did he make the medicine? Who am I kidding? I couldn't even remember my own symptoms until now.
Damn it all.
It must be in here somewhere. Think. Flashback, flashback, flashback.
Great.
There, that should do it. You're a lucky boy, Alphen. The disease had all but taken over. You had a day or two at best. That I just happened to come along when I did, with this exact potion in hand. Rather fortuitous. Fate works in mysterious ways. How long did I labor to brew this elixir? And from ingredients that I may never see again. To tell you the truth, it was meant for another, but that hardly matters now. If it saves your life, it will have more than served its purpose. Sleep tight, son. You'll be feeling better on the morrow. I get to be tiny, Alphen. Immediately leaves. No, I can't. All right. We have to inquire. Oh, I didn't inquire. I probably should have inquired. Come now, Alphen. What did I just tell you? Rest is the best medicine, you know. Give me another chance. Now, it's back to bed with you. Give me another chance. One more chance. Yes! This is a different multiverse that we've just stepped into. Age 24, traveling apothecary. A traveling pockethary. At least that's what I think he said. He goes around the world helping people who are hurt or sick like me. Aw, shucks, I hope I can do that too someday. The elixir recipe. I've learned it from the depths of my soul. Still awake, are we? I thought I put you to bed already. What's in the potion, you ask? You weren't jesting when you said you wanted to be an apothecary, were you? Very well. Who am I to refuse such an inquisitive young mind? The elixir was brewed from the feather of an ogre eagle. A fearsome beast whose wings span so wide they could blot out the sun. They terrorized the skies above the forest of Rube, not far from Orwell. A boy like you would be wise not to wander there, lest you get snatched up and spirited away above the clouds. Damned if I know how, but I remember now. All I need is the feather of an ogre eagle. And the flame take me if the forest of Ruba ain't just outside of town. You saved my life again, stranger.
Let's go.
Hang in there, Shrek. I'm gonna fix you up as good as new. We go to the forest. No time to meander about. Not even time for any banter. We gotta go. Trail to the forest of Ruba. Let's go. Oh, split path. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Flip, coin flip down. Loot. There's really no time for this. But purifying dust is purifying dust. And I'll take it. What kind of stuff do we have to fight? Birds. Of course.
Out of my way.
However, there is no time to be fighting a bunch of birds. There's no time to be fighting birds. Shrek's life is on the line, and gods be damned if I'm not going to save Shrek. I owe him too much. There's more loot down there, though. Oh god, big spider and a bigger bird.
I am ready.
Corey! Hello, Corey. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna be fighting a big bird to save Shrek's life. Ooh, $20,000. I'll take $20,000. That's really useful. And by really useful, I mean it offsets the cost of that axe that I bought Therian by 20,000. Because I spent 60. So I might as well have only spent like 40,000. Oh great, more birds. I don't care about these birds. We're here for giant ogre eagles. The fatter cousins of the great condors of Orwell. Down the path, down the path, down the path. Get the thing. Plum basket. Oh, pomegranate. Even better. Can never have enough pomegranates. You really can't. You can't buy them. Wait, this is only the path. We're not even in the forest. Which is disappointing because that means we're gonna have to fight more things. Or run away from more things. There's nothing over there. All right, into the forest. The forest of Ruba. Oh, it's dark and misty. And filled with torches and books. Where are the tomes? Oh, there are like 3 entrances and exits? Oh, goodness. We're gonna get lost in here so easily. Inspiriting plum. I'll get all the loot later. I can't. Without Tressa.
You won't feel a thing.
And with Shrek's life on the line, I can't loot. Tressa is, well, the impulse control that we need to loot. Go deeper into the forest. Even deeper into the forest. Deeper, deeper, yet deeper. Up above. We follow the torches. People have conveniently laid out torches that would lead us to where we need to go for generations. Which is really good, because otherwise we'd be fighting a bunch of elementals. Anyway, Corey, I didn't say hello. Well, I did say hello, but I hope everything is going well in your day today and that you're doing absolutely fantastic. Presumably, you're going to go get some food, because that's what you always normally do, and which I encourage you to do. So go get some food and enjoy combat, I guess. We're here for combat. We're going to be fighting a big bird, and that's going to be fun, because we're going to light it on fire. Where's the big bird? The big bird should be just up ahead. That sounds like this is a beautiful vista. The sun, oh wow, that is a big bird. The sun shining down over the waterfall. Ye dads, but you're a big one. But I know what I need, and I ain't leaving here without it.
This should be fun.
That is a big iridescent bird. We fight as one. All right, Therian, you need to go all out with your daggers. It's not weak to daggers. Its great wings are... Oh, God, it's only weak to one thing now. All right. Lovely. All right, bows. He's weak to bows, but not weak to bows. Therian is confused. Oberic, see if he's weak to spears. He's not weak to spears.
I am ready.
Prim, see if he's weak... Oh, well, huh. Prim, see if he's weak to... darkness, I guess.
The moonlight glows.
He is weak to darkness, but he's not weak to darkness. Oh, Therian's confused. Ow! Okay, Oberic, see if he's weak to stabs. Should we take this fight seriously? This is a chapter 4 boss. We should probably take the... Okay, so how do we need to strategize? We need to strategize. All right, attack him with a spear. Okay, that's not...
I am ready.
It doesn't help that he's not really... He's inflicting a bunch of buffs, which is not good. Or debuffs, which isn't good, but he's not doing a lot of damage, which is kind of not helping my ability to take this guy seriously. I guess we could try Wind, Light, and Dark.
Maybe the stars pierce our foes.
The answer is none of those. Okay, that's kind of dangerous. Let's try First Aid on Therian. That'll get him back up to full. All right, we still only have Alphen for this. Let's try fire. Let's light him on fire. Okay, nope, no fire. Big Bird. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Maybe we should just have... Oh, because we don't have a scholar, so we can't actually... We'll just have to puzzle this out naturally. We've tried all of these. He's weak to elementals, probably. Maybe we just do Winneheld and see what he's weak to. Sure, why not? Do Winneheld. He's weak to swords. I mean, it still does a rather large amount of damage. And then some kind of elemental weaknesses. Ow!
Bring it on.
Okay, Alphen, we need you to heal some people, which is bad because you're the sorcerer, which is not good. All right, that is for items. So let's do healing on level 2. Healing on Oberic. That'll get him up to full.
I am ready.
And then Prim can do Grape on Therian.
Stay strong.
That'll be good. All right.
Victory shall be mine.
Oberic, you need to do Abide. Sure, why not? Therian, let's go with Transfer Rune. Actually, just do Transfer Rune. And then we'll go with Thunder, because why not? Ow! Oh, Prim is confused. That's not good.
What's this?
Shucks.
Okay, so this is kind of bad. This is... Maybe we should have had a healer. Having a healer might have been good, but we don't have that. Oh, Alphen doesn't have... Oh, that's fine. All right, everyone is poisoned, blinded, and confused, and bad, which is not good. All right, let's get... Okay, so we need to first aid... Sure, first aid... First aid Therian.
That'll do her.
Okay, the poison is kind of bad. Oh, Therian's gotten patience. Lovely. In that case, do Thunder Rune. I'm betting a lot on Thunder being the one that he's, like, super weak to at the moment. Okay, Prim. Can we get some some ethereal healing? Oh, to all allies. We don't need that. Okay, so, well, actually, that's really good. So, let's get some ethereal healing. We definitely need some ethereal healing.
Stars bless us.
So that's not bad. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not terrible. You need to first aid up Prim.
That'll do her.
And then Therian can... Wow, we are on the back foot with this fight. Bunch of healing grapes, I guess.
Here.
Wow, this is... And the bird is dangerous. Okay, stop that. Okay, Oberic, we need you to... go with... We need you to do... we kind of need to heal Prim. And, no, we need to heal Prim because he probably kill Prim next turn. This is fine. Okay, he missed. That's... Oh, Therian is confused. I kind of need Therian to not be confused. Oberic's not going to do much at the moment. So let's do... Poison, Silence, Blind, Confusion on Therian. Okay, Therian's no longer confused, but he is blinded. Therian... This is really not good. Prim... Now, Therian can do... Therian can do Aber's Reckoning. Why not?
Time to steal the show.
It missed. Oh my god, Therian, please. Oh, Shock was one of them, but not the one of them. I think he's weak to ice. I think he literally has to be weak to ice then. All right, Therian's got to change the elemental to ice. All right, Prim, in that case, you're doing bunches of healing grapes. Keep everyone alive, I guess. This is fine. Of course, it would have to be the literal last element we check.
Shucks.
Oh, great. Prim is asleep now. Lovely. All right, Alphen. You need to do... You need to do Glacius. All right, finally, we found the one that he's weak to. All right, please don't kill Prim. Okay, good. Oberic can handle that. Okay, Therian... We'll have Therian defend and give everyone ice powers.
No, you don't.
Okay, Therian, I need you to give everyone ice powers. Oh, you don't have... Ah, Therian, nuts. Fine. Okay, we transfer Rune.
Feel the power.
Okay, we'll use this turn to build up our offenses. Okay, Prim's asleep. Lovely. But she's recovering, which is fine. So, Alphen can do... Glacius. So that breaks him. That's fine. We finally broke the bird.
How about you?
But now that the bird is broken, Oberic needs to do... I mean, we could just do Winneheld. I mean, at this point, it would probably be fine. Let's just do Winneheld. Do as much damage as possible. This is... We can't lower his physical... No, with Therian we might. Okay, hold off on that. Hold off on that and use... Hold off on that and use... Healing Grapes.
Use this.
This is gonna be fine and interesting. Okay, so Prim is asleep. That's not really a concern. Prim doesn't really need to do much. Therian needs to do Armor Corrosive. Therian does Armor Corrosive, and then we do an insane amount of physical damage with Oberic. All right, so we do we lower his physical defenses. Oberic's already got his physical offenses raised because of his skills. Alphen can do Elemental Break for next turn, I guess? No, we probably want... No, we probably want to do damage. Yeah, we want to do damage. So let's just do max power to Nitrous, or max power Glacius. Because that's still 12,000, and that's not bad. All right, Winneheld. Let's do this. Nice. 89, 11,000, 89, 84, 894, and with Shocking Pursuit, that's another 72. That's an insane amount of damage. Oh, and Therian gets a thing. Oh, he's already in red. Okay, so we were on a bit of the back foot, but now I think we're good.
What's yours is mine.
88 and you were unable to steal anything, Therian? Really? He's wounded and grown wary.
What's the big idea? What's
Oh,
the
there.
big idea?
Stop that.
I am ready.
Okay, this is fine. So, Prim, Alphen, Break. So Prim should probably heal Therian. Prim, break out of confusion, Therian.
Stay strong.
Thank you. And then Alphen can do,
Shucks.
Glacius, I guess.
Glacius, Claudaire.
And then Oberic the Eisenberg, can use a plum on himself.
How about this?
That'll get him enough SP for more of the things. And
I'm ready.
Prim can do... If you did Panther Dance, that wouldn't help. You don't have any summons. Prim doesn't have any summons. That's crazy. In that case, and we don't have Seal Tige. Prim. What to do with Prim? I guess we just do Grape Bunch.
Stay strong.
Prim, now you're our designated healer. With Celestial Intervention, it'll be perfectly fine. Let's do Glacius.
Glacius, Claudaire.
Beautiful. Broken.
Out of my
Therian can get another Armor Corrosive. Oh, Therian, you don't have the things. All right, Therian. Okay, Therian defends.
Victory shall be
Oberic
mine.
uses a plum on Therian.
Use this.
Use this. Beautiful. Therian now uses Armor Corrosive again.
I see.
And I'm pretty sure Oberic is going to kill the giant bird.
The battle is truly joined.
Winnaheld!
Windhild fights with us.
9,000, 11,000, 11,000, 8,700, 9,000. Yeah, Winnaheld. It was a bit touch and go there before we discovered that he was weak to ice, but after that, Alphen, your experience, 8,568, again with that 68, out of 8,569. Alphen, 1 point. 1 point, Alphen. Of course it would be around 68. Lovely. What happened to Terraria? It's eventually. It will do that soon. It's probably tomorrow, maybe Monday. I don't know. It's around. It's around. But yes, hello, Halo. Welcome to the stream. I'm not giving up on it. Don't you worry about that. Now get out of here, you giant, great big bird. Give me some of your feathers.
Sorry about that.
I'm not that sorry, though. You kind of poisoned us a lot. But this pinion of yours is going to save a man's life.
All right.
All right, Shrek. Like it or not, here I come.
It's me, Alphen.
I'm back, old man. Can you keep it down? My head is throbbing something terrible.
Sorry about that.
Whoops. Sorry about that. Anyway, time to get to work.
You what?
You really believe you can save me? Ridiculous. How could you ever? A man saved my life years ago. A man not so different from you, come to think of it.
Listen here, Ogun. I may call you an old man, but it's too soon for you to go. People are suffering out there, dying. There are plenty of lives you can still save.
Maybe you're right. I once met a man who said the kinds of things you say.
Hmm?
He was an apothecary too. In my darkest hour, it was his words that stayed my hand. Despite having no hope, nothing to live for, he convinced me to press on.
Who was he? What the heck could he have said to a mess like you?
Ogun, look at your hands. Just two, and yet they have the power to save innumerable lives. Live, Ogun. If not for yourself, for those who still need you. All around you, people are suffering, dying. There are plenty of lives you might yet save, if you have it in you to save them.
Why? Why are you helping me?
What's that? When someone's in a bind, you help them out. Simple as that, wouldn't you say?
Huh.
Those were his words to me. It's the damnedest thing, but somehow you remind me of him.
Gadzooks. Those words. I heard them too, when I was just a boy.
You what?
There's no doubt about it. That's the man who saved my life. Thanks, mister. But why'd you save me? We ain't got no money, you know.
Listen, son, and listen well. I saw someone in a bind, and I helped him out. Simple as that.
Shucks. I hope I can do that too someday. I'd never seen anyone like him before. His words, the miraculous potions he made. He didn't just save my life. He gave me a whole new sense of purpose. And so I became an apothecary.
Fate truly does work in mysterious ways.
Maybe you can help me.
Tell me more about him, Hogan. I don't even know his name. Graham was his name. Graham Crossford. It was 10 years ago that I met him. He was traveling the realm as I was. He said he was searching for a remedy for his dear wife, who had been stricken with a deadly malady. His skill at mixing salves and brewing elixirs was like nothing I had ever seen. He traveled from town to town, healing the sick and wounded at every turn, and still managed to fashion the elixir he sought in 2 short years. But it was too late. His beloved had already passed on, never to return. He told me the story of a bright young boy to whom he eventually gave the medicine. To think I'd meet that boy in the flesh one day. After he saved my life, he wandered off again to who knows where. Word has it he later passed on to meet his love. So he's gone. At any rate, it all makes sense now. Graham didn't choose his patients. He helped everyone he could, just like you. We didn't always see eye to eye, but I respected the man, and I'd like to think the feeling was mutual.
I see.
Thinking back on it, talking with you was oddly familiar from the start. Your innocence, naivety, whatever you want to call it, it's like a mirror image of the man.
Oh.
You're carrying on his legacy as well as any man could. Even if you are a sentimental sop. Takes one to know one, old man.
Thanks for everything. Ogun, you sure you're okay?
Aye. Thanks to you, I'll live to see another day. For a couple nights there, I didn't think I'd make it. But it seems your brew won out in the end. You'll forgive me if I don't say thank you. This wasn't the fate I asked for, after all.
Don't mention it.
That grave. Did you make that?
Just my way of paying tribute. Only wish I could have met him once more. Oh well, eh?
Knowing him, I think he would have felt the same about you.
Well, guess I'll be off then. After all, there's still folks out there who need my help. What about you, old man?
What about me, indeed? Guess I'll keep on living, at least for now, and atone for my sins as best I can. I imagine there's still people out there who need me as well. First Graham, now you. You help me remember what it means to be an apothecary.
Ah, shucks. Guess that means I was right about something after all. Be safe here. I reckon you won't get lost in your travels after this. And me neither, mind you.
If you say so.
It was an age when the medical arts were still in their infancy. With war and disease rampant, the sick and the suffering depended on men and women who brewed remedies with a wisdom and compassion. Men and women known as apothecaries. We're back home in Clearbrook. Oh, Alfin. The best apothecary. Beautiful. What a wholesome ending. We saved a life. We've invigorated his spirit. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Shrek and Elfin live to ride off into the sunset to go home to meet up with their friends. Beautiful, beautiful. It wasn't the most exciting chapter of this grand tale of Octopath Traveler, but it was a wholesome one, and it ended on a high note. just like this episode. Absolutely fantastic. Alphen's Chapter 4 quest has concluded most spectacularly. We killed the bird with 2 massive attacks of Obric's 6-handed technique. He learned from the best. Winneheld wins out in the end because, again, win-a-held, win is in the name. So, with that, we conclude Alphen's Chapter 4 and this episode. So whether you watched it for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for joining us on this episode. Stay tuned for the next one, where we work towards Primrose's Chapter 4, shall we say. Probably. Either that or Tressa. I don't really know. One of the girls is going to take the spotlight. So with that, whether you watch for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in. Yet another episode of Thine Eye Blaze, Octopath Traveler. I'll see all of you, beautiful people, in the next one. Later.